The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
It's familiar, but not too familiar, but not too not familiar. It's a new craze. Hey, good girls, do you wanna just say, hey, I wanna? Just say, hey, I wanna.
Welcome, my brother, me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy, and I'm doing this one shirtless.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy, and I'm wearing multiple shirts to make up for that fact.
I am your baby brother, Griffin McElroy, and I am talking to you with my wiener.
Ladies and
You're not curious about that at all. You're already moving on. You don't want to know how it's working.
I don't want to think about it. Is
it like a ventriloquist puppetry of the penis kind of thing?
I can't do this with you.
It is sort of puppetry of the penis, yes, Travis. Except it's a very literal translation of that idea. Let's just say I've been working on my urethra control. Justin, do you want to keep going or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, ladies, let me paint you a picture. I have just arrived from the shower. I've got my too tight Levi's on. My hair is still dripping wet. Do you guys know Joe Manganiello, the werewolf from True Blood?
Are you talking about this?
Imagine him, except now imagine Joe Pantoliano from The Matrix. That's what you're getting right now.
Or perhaps actress Tailiano.
Or perhaps Chuck Mangione. Perhaps
imagine Luigi and Mario standing
combined into one horrible person.
Just arms and legs and mustaches everywhere. That's me right now. This is an advice show for the modern era where we take your quandaries and we turn them alchemy-like into wisdom and knowledge and I think growth. I think that's really our sort of focus has been in 2012 is growth.
I want everyone to better themselves, and I want to be the vehicle upon which you ride to Betterness Town.
We want to be the hoverboard that you take to Better City.
That was actually the title of Joel Osteen's last book. Was the hoverboard you take to?
Don't get fucking brainy with us. Saying names that you think people know when they don't.
He's the religious guy. He's the mega preacher. So.
Is he? Oh, so he's like the religious version of like Malcolm Gladwell, or
no? He's the religious version of Tony Robbins, basically.
Tony Robbins is anti-religion.
No, yeah. Tony Robbins teaches you to believe in yourself, and Joel Osteen teaches you that God believes enough for the both of you.
Okay,
so
there's a tiny God inside of you that you should also believe in. Does he have giant teeth?
They all do. You really can't be a leader of men without big chompers.
Yeah.
That is leadership.
I'm surprised that the vehicle that we used to start the show wasn't my recent engagement. It's not like I get that it's like already old news, I guess, for you guys.
Well, I thought you were keeping it like a secret. I mean, you haven't gotten it to social media.
Well, just because I haven't tweet blasted it, you think I'm fucking ashamed of my new bride to be?
You're saying this is an exclusive for MBMBaM listeners.
Oh, we're dropping this bomb. Sorry, ladies. Hearts
Sorry,
broken.
Ladies. The whole crew is taken.
And suddenly a gasp went out from across the land.
Sorry, ladies, and so inclined dudes.
Well, there's more than a few.
over affectionate dogs.
Well, I'll take it where I can get it, I guess.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Travis?
Listen, dogs
that hump Griffin leg.
Dogs want to fuck this. I am flattered. That's all I'm going to say about the matter, is that I'm flattered. But I can't anymore, legally. I legally can't, or else she will take me. She will take everything.
You built something. You're trying to build something.
We're trying to.
I told you not to sign that prenup.
Yeah, it's a pre, and it is. Let's just say it does not favor this guy. Let's just say if shit go rough, I'm gonna need a place to crash for a while.
I got a futon, so.
Pardon?
You know you're gonna have to explain what that is, right? Like, why did you even pause?
It's a futon that I left an apple on for you to eat.
So there's literally fruit on it.
Continental breakfast, baby.
Okay.
If you're good, you get a croissant there.
We're registered at Bath and Body Works if you wanna.
Just Bath and Body Works?
Just Bath and Body Works, yeah.
I'm
Both
registered
of
at-
our skin is just so fucking ashy. Like we need it.
You should have gone to bed and breakfast in Bath and Body Works and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
That's my place.
the Quintuple B.
You should have gone to Better Business Bureau, Bed Bath Works and Beyond. Buddy.
I had all these goofs prepared to talk about it, like how I proposed to her by firing her ring at her from a t-shirt cannon, but
she was tragically killed,
and she
now
died.
it's on the market again.
I had to dig it out of her arm, but it was very romantic after that. After that one hiccup, things were very romantic.
Guys, I feel like this is gonna be a really good one. I think maybe I've been by doing it shirthead for so long that I've been hiding my light under a bushel a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. But if you when I'm around, if you could keep that bushel on hand still, that would be great for me.
Sure. Well, I don't want to expel all my energy. Hey, let's get into some advice here. I want to help some people.
Congratulations, Griffin! Oh, thanks, brothers.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God,
I don't need to congratulate you on our program. I did it in like real life.
Yeah,
in a
but people
private
didn't
ceremony.
millions of people didn't fucking hear that, Justin. I want them to know that you approve.
All right, okay. Millions?
Yeah.
You're assuming that like after our crime spree, profilers by the millions are going to return to these clips and look for clues that they missed along
Once
the way.
my
Is that what
episode
you-
of Doomsday Preppers goes live, like my Google profile is gonna explode.
I can't keep up with all these alerts. I'm getting Google alerts daily. Thank you, Doomsday Preppers. I really hitched it.
Hey, Griffin.
Hey, what?
I just want to say I'm very proud of you and congratulations.
Yeah.
I love
Thank you. Well, thank you, Travis. Justin,
welcome,
it just feels it feels a little. I'm
little
not gonna be
hollow.
honest, feels a
Too
little
little, too
forced
late.
at this point. I shouldn't really have to ask for it.
Have
It
you
is-
guys decided what reality TV shows you're going to be participating in? Are we going to go?
Oh, great question.
Say yes to
Amazing
the
Race?
dress, Amazing Race. Say yes to the dress, Atlanta.
I'm doing
Bridezilla.
I'm
Oh,
doing
3 weddings.
What's 3 weddings?
3 weddings you've never seen where 3 different women are getting married and then they go to each other's weddings? Or is it like 4 weddings? I don't know. There's multiple weddings and then they judge each other's weddings and then whoever they decide had the best wedding gets a free honeymoon.
That
It
sounds
really is quite atrocious. But
I was thinking we would just do Doomsday Preppers, but like a wedding edition. Yeah.
romantic.
So like maybe we could plan on getting married right on December 21st, 2012, and then like just sort of get ready for old Quetzy to come out of the ground and swallow us whole. But like maybe we do it romantically, planning around that.
19
Maybe-
days left, people.
19 days left. What if we mount him and ride him into the heavens with our love?
Now that would be that's technically eloping, I think.
I think so too. Let's get into the advice.
Let's get into the questions. I'm ready to help. I have a coworker who has a language issue. He seems to think the phrase Okay. He seems to
God, you are 14 years old.
Okay, I can do this. He seems to think the phrase blow my load means the same as the phrase blow my top. He uses it frequently to describe when he feels angry. Needless to say, we all find this hilarious, but I don't want him to hurt his career through the use of this phrase. Should I ruin this beautiful situation by telling him or keep it a secret until it gets old? That's from Amused in New Orleans.
is it possible that your coworker just finds really random shit erotic?
Yeah.
I swear to God, if the boss tells me to finish our report sooner one more time, I'm gonna blow my load.
Maybe he's like he's a weird sort of like S&M guy where it's not like he wants a lady to step on his balls. He just kind of wants the printer to act up. You know? He kind of just wants to, forget his lunch at home.
Carlene, if you don't get back in here and make a pot of coffee after you finished it, I'm gonna blow my load all over the place. Carlene,
God.
I don't have anybody like this in my life. You understand that this person is a unicorn, and this thing doesn't really happen. It only happens in American Pie movies. Why the fuck would you ruin it by telling them?
Yeah, you are currently working with a mid-90s SNL Rob Schneider character, and you need to just keep that roll rolling, you know? Keep it going.
I'm also willing to bet that if you even voice a concern about telling him, you will be swarmed by 30 different people being like, Todd, you can't tell him. This is all I've got, Todd. My family life is shit.
Think about this, I'm using New Orleans. If some other crankster had come along and fixed this before you got to it, we would never have heard of it. Think about that for a second.
That's true. And it wouldn't have brought joy to my life. Also, think about the fact that if you talk to this guy, that's going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for the shittiest conversation ever. Because it's going to go, hey, Todd, that thing you've been saying, it means coming. And then he's going to fall to his knees, and he's going to lash himself.
Here's the thing. If you're the guy who tells him, you are immediately responsible for every single time he has said that, and you have not corrected him.
Yeah.
Oh, great point, Justin, because he's going to sit there and think, well, I said it to you.
I've said it
when,
to you,
when the boss's niece was around and you didn't say shit? You just let me keep saying it? What's the matter with you?
Oh, hey, by the way, it means coming.
It does mean coming, sir.
If everybody doesn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they know.
Everybody but this gentleman knows it.
Everybody except this gentleman has read 50 Shades of Grey. And
Is it possible?
That's all they say in that book is
Well, I'm going to go blow my load.
blowing my load.
But
Don't
they
spank.
also use it inappropriately, too. So the woman will actually say, oh, Christian, blow my load all over the place. That's that doesn't, I don't understand.
Well, I've seen a few videos. Sorry, Nani.
Yeah. Griffin, how about a Yahoo?
Yeah, I'll give you Yahoo. It's Yahoo. I didn't mean to say that so
You make
sexual.
that-
Why is
Thank
it all
you
getting
so
dirty?
much.
I don't know. This Yahoo. Let's get innocent. Let's revive the innocence. This one was sent in by Steve Lewis. Thank you, Steve. It's by Yahoo Answers user Boris, who asks, can doctors do plastic surgery on animals? I would like to make my cat look more Garfield. He's already a ginger tomcat, but all it would require would be some large cheek implants, and he would be the pitting image of Garfield. What would this sort of surgery cost?
Your soul.
Yeah, really. Your
And also,
dignity.
more importantly, your cat's life, because no way would a cat survive that.
It is becoming more of a thing. People are getting into it. For instance, if your dog has a lot of sagging and it's their skin is covering their eyes from all the sagging, then you can get that fixed.
I swear I saw a Shar-Pei the other day. It looked like Joan Rivers. It's
Wait.
horrifying.
Okay.
Also, then there's you got nudicles. What about that? That's pet plastic surgery, right?
I don't know what I don't know what any
Well,
of the
That
words
way
you're
you
saying
put
are.
balls on their fingers.
No, nudicles are when you give them testicular implants after you remove their
Why does that
nougat.
have such an adorable name?
I know. They sound. Here's my problem. They sound delicious.
They do
If you
kinda
give me a
sound
ranch flavored noodle, I might actually go to town on that. If you can get me cool ranch.
Yeah, I went to Macaroni Grill, and they had a special for endless bowl of noodles. It was delicious.
Justin, if I came home for the holidays to your house and your cat turned around at me and had a pure, Garfield face, from the CGI Garfield movie, there would be a Griffin-shaped hole in your wall.
Adios.
It would be like, hi, everybody, and I wouldn't be there anymore, and I would never be there ever again.
Does this gentleman, Boris, not realize that when he does this, for the rest of his cat's brief, horrible life,
Yeah.
every time somebody sees it and goes, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I had those put in. That's going to end that friendship. Or whatever it is. The mailman will no longer come by. He'll probably be taken to prison.
Also, I think that the surgery, it would require some maintenance because I'm pretty sure that we would be dealing with a like Rocky from Mask scenario within days.
Yeah, they'll scratch their, they scratch there. What if they scratch their implant and then it leaks all over the place? You gotta clean that up. That's another mess. Aren't cats enough hassle?
Better yet, what kind of back alley veterinarian do you think you're gonna find is gonna be like, what do you want to do? Okay, cool.
Okay. You
Yeah.
want to put a fake voice box in, make him sound like Lorenzo Music? I can do that. That's no problem.
I can adjust his taste buds, make him just crave lasagna if you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, my cat and I are going through a several-year-long procedure to make him more like Garfield. He's got a plastic Garfield face surgery.
I give him electroshock therapy one day of the week. I will let you guess which day. You can probably suss it out.
Well, I give
I
him
have
a
actually
shock
gotten-
collar, so every time my dog Odie comes around, I hit it just so he gets a nice, nice intolerance towards the dog.
I'm currently getting iris removal, so I more resemble the character that owns him. I have also broken up with my longtime girlfriend, so I am terribly alone.
And I dyed the lady cat next door pink, so I might be arrested for that one.
I
know too much about Garfield.
Garfield. Why is Garfield so funny, but
Period.
but not in any way that his creator can harness? Why is everyone else able to make Garfield funny, but somehow the ability to elude it escapes Jim Davis? Daily, 7 times a day, this motherfucker can't get the funniest strip correct. He cannot. He is unable to see what he has made and use it for good.
It's one of those things where Garfield minus Garfield is like some of the funniest shit around, but
Right.
if he had just drawn that strip,
It
it would have been fucking mind-blowingly terrible.
Ultimately, the comedy that we find in it is a direct result of Jim Davis's impotence.
Right,
This is
it's
what-
his inability. Right, exactly. If he were more competent as an artist or creator, then we wouldn't be. But see, like, okay, you look at Garfield minus Garfield, or really any sort of deconstructionist Garfield rap that we have done.
Right.
If Jim Davis had the artistic ability to really to kill his little darlings, to have the sort of foresight, that scalpel, that artistic scalpel, to cut away the inessentials of his comedy, he could be one of the great ones. Excuse me, Bill Watterson. He could be the greatest comic artist of all time, but he is unable. He cannot see beyond.
But in
his
a way,
mediocrity.
though, isn't that his legacy? This is what I'm saying. It's intentional. I'm saying that Garfield, people wouldn't be talking. Garfield wouldn't be as relevant as it is today, which is to say, incredibly relevant.
Sure, yeah.
If it was just like if it was the funniest thing ever, if it was Mad TV, you know?
Wait, excuse me? That's a whole different rabbit hole I don't want to go down right now.
If it was the funniest thing ever, a la Mad TV, then people wouldn't be talking about it because there would be nothing to say except, did you see the latest Garfield? And people would say yes, and say, I laughed so hard that I forgot to feed my kids.
Here's the Garfield Wikipedia page has actually been locked by Wikipedia because of, quote, frequent vandalism.
Oh, no.
It is a serious problem for the Garfield Wikipedia home. I think he's great. Hey, listen, I love Garfield. There it is. Hey, and also I have another thing. My husband often makes plans that include me and are at our house, but doesn't let me know of said plans. I always find out my/our weekend plans from one of our friends. It's not that I don't want these plans to happen, and I don't need or want him to feel like he has to ask me permission to arrange plans, but it would be nice to know from him, not a third party, what my weekend plans are. How do I approach this gently? That's from Uninformed in Indianapolis.
Why must it be gentle?
Yeah. How about you
I feel like you'd be completely justified in going, hey, Frank, what the fuck?
Hey, Frank, we were going to go see fucking Argo this weekend, you dummy.
I have the strangest feeling that maybe she has just told him by writing into their favorite comedy advice podcast.
Maybe.
I am so tired of being a pawn in your people's romantic relationships. Stop using us to break bad news to your loved ones and just start communicating.
How do you pull that off, though? Because we're like 20 minutes deep now. Do you think she just sat there for 20 minutes sort of fidgeting, like waiting? Just like, oh, hold on. Something's going to be really germane to where we are.
Yeah, you also have to remember, Justin, we get sent like 150 questions a week, and we maybe do 4. So that's really a Russian roulette style of breaking news, because after an hour and 5 minutes, usually, if we haven't said it, you got to turn to him and go, hey, by the way, tell me when you make fucking plans.
We're going to go see Argo.
Why is he not making these plans with you?
That's why I want to know.
Uninformed? Why is he not saying, what do you
listen,
want?
I understand being out in the world and, you see some friends and they're like, hey, what are you up to this weekend? And you say, I don't know, let's hang out. You guys can stop by and maybe play some cards or something. But then your next step is to call your SO and be like, hey, honey, is this cool or should we figure something else out or what were you thinking?
No one will leap to inconsiderate spousal behavior's defense quicker than Travis will. Travis needs to keep the bridge open for whatever sort of inappropriate conduct that he will employ in his own relationship.
I just happen to be a proponent of being a part of a whole. That you are a part of the relationship. That does not mean you have to constantly answer to them. And she even says in the email that she doesn't need him to check in with her before he makes the plans. I'm just saying that he's skipping a very important step, which is like step 2, tell her.
Oh, man, I hate plans.
I hate them too.
I
hate plans?
Oh, I hate plans. Life is what happens when you're making other... Have you ever heard that?
I've heard it. Well, you didn't finish the...
Life is what
Life is what happens when you're making.
Life is what happens when you're making other plans.
Okay.
Think about it. Think about that for a second.
I really...
That's horrible. That's a really
I hate
dark
plans,
tunnel
guys. If I know I have... Nothing can ruin a weekend faster for me than knowing I have plans.
You know what always kills me? It's like I make the plans, say on a Thursday to do something Saturday, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna hang out. Then Friday, it's like, oh, we're doing that thing tomorrow, and it's always like 10 minutes before the event.
Yes, and you're
occur,
I don't want to do this thing.
I
I wish I could stay home, watch
just
Storage
got
Wars.
so comfortable. Oh.
That happens to me for concerts. Like I always like buy tickets for concerts like months in advance, and I look forward to them. And then the day of, like maybe my tummy hurts, and maybe we just started watching Battlestar Galactica again. And it's like, well, this is like this is way better than the other thing.
It really is. Concerts are an investment that really I'm not sure they always pay off, because it is just a constant stream of inconvenience for a moment when you are lose yourself in the music.
It really is. It really is out of control, inconvenient to go to any shows like
any
that.
concert ever has been. What about like an outdoor show where you have to park 100 years away and walk with your bottle of wine
and they give you a fucking
chair?
mason jar at the entrance that you have to poop and pee in because there's no bathrooms anywhere.
Yeah.
And then imagine if you're like me and all the bands that you like also share a demographic with like 50-year-old rednecks who will smoke in your face and bump you and like dump their beers on your blanket.
Fortunately for you, Travis, the only artist that you like is Neil Diamond. So
that is not true. Griffin.
Once that
I like
is
Neil
scratched-
Diamond and Journey and Styx.
how many of those have you
Harry
scratched off the
Connick
list?
Jr.
I have seen Journey.
Okay.
I've not seen Neil Diamond. I had the opportunity in Dallas, and tickets were, I shit you not, like $250 a piece.
Man, that story about when Travis almost went and saw Neil Diamond is one of my favorite anecdotes.
Did you
I always
meet
think
him?
it's not going to pay off.
Did you meet him?
Neil Diamond, you say?
Yeah. Did you
No.
meet him at the concert you almost went to?
I almost met him.
Did you?
I almost met him.
I swear we were in the parking lot. I was standing on the hood of my car looking for him. He
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Well, yeah, that's a shame.
That reminds me of the time I almost met Mitchell Musso from iCarly.
Right. I wish you would stop mentioning names. That
He
of
was at
course
the
nobody knows.
Grove the day before I was.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're like an almost name dropper.
Yeah, Griffin and I almost met Tim Heidecker once because we saw Prometheus with him,
And I got too nervous to talk to him.
and we were too nervous to say hi.
It was a great story.
is a really
Pretty good.
We should. You should make plans to almost hang out with someone.
Maybe you
we're planning on this weekend. You guys should almost come over, and we should almost go see Argo. But at the last minute, we should blow it off, get some Thai food, and stay at home. That
Or
sounds
like
good.
we should make plans, but you thought we were going to the 5 o'clock one, and we thought we were going to the 7 o'clock one, and we almost watched the same movie together. That'd be great.
Griffin, can I get a Yahoo up in this piece?
Yeah, I'll pop off. I'll blow my load. This Yahoo is sent in by Sapindle. Thank you, Sapindle. It's by Yahoo Answers user Nick101, who asks,
I'm looking to learn about Nick, but I want to get it on the ground level.
I have
Do
not.
you have any advanced courses like a Nick 202? Or, hey, man, if you really want to start in on the Nick situation, you got to start with Nick 101.
I took Nick AP classes in high school. Those credits
Oh.
transfer over. Hey, so my parents found a dildo I ordered. How do I handle this situation? I'm 19 and not gay or anything, but my parents accidentally opened my package and found that I had ordered a dildo. After having an extremely awkward conversation with my mom over the phone, I am left with quite a situation to sort out. Please help. Yeah, this is quite the situation.
It's quite a situation, Nick
Quite a
101.
quandary.
Um,
Is it a gift dildo?
That's
He's
I
a
guess
joke
that's your only
dildo.
option. If you'd order from Extreme Restraints, they ship everything with like a fake like a facade over the actual present that makes it look like a Kindle Fire or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, a
keep your
Kindle Fire.
piles like super straight come Christmas time.
Yeah.
Keep them really, really diligently straight.
They actually Extreme Restraints actually does send you a Kindle Fire with every purchase, and then you press
Yeah,
a special
they're
button on
givers.
it, and then it digitizes a dildo right there for you.
It uses 3D modeling technology to
dildos in disguise.
it transforms. It goes.
And then
It
you
transforms
There's a
into a dildo.
and then you put it inside you, and then you take it out and Angry Birds.
It actually turns into a flock of angry birds. So why did you put me inside you? Flop,
Dude,
flop,
I can't
flop, flop,
finish unless somebody shoots a bunch of Angry Birds at my junk. That is the only way I can do it now. So
I think the best course of action for this gentleman is misdirection. And when his mom's like, "Hey, why did you get a dildo?" You say, "No, mother. Why did you open my package? Was it addressed to you?"
Yeah.
Good day. I forgive
Good day.
you. I
You're
forgive you,
forgiven.
Mom.
Man, again, this is one of those, like 90% of the questions on this show. We just need more info because if
I need some detail, some more deets.
I feel like it is unfair of Nick to say, "I ordered this dildo. I'm not gay,"
Or
and
anything.
then didn't finish that sentence with, "The reason I did is blank."
well, maybe he did order it to like ram jam it, but like I don't know. Why'd you tell your parents to fuck? You're 19. You can't drink yet, but you can smoke and vote.
Yep.
And
At the same time.
at the same time, you can smoke, vote, and ram jam a Bilbo right up in you, and you don't need to explain yourself to goddamn anybody. Except
You
the
know,
polling
a friend
place
of mine-
attendant who's going to wonder why you're ram jamming inside the polling place.
And why you selected it with a cigarette. This one's for you, Obama. I just recently got told by a friend of mine who also works in theater that sometimes if they need to drop in a line to like hook something in above an audience, they'll tape a dildo to the line because it's soft and they don't have to worry about it like hurting somebody, but it's heavy enough to pull the line down.
Pause the world, because so the logic is it's not heavy and hard, so if it falls on somebody it doesn't kill them. But if you're watching, oh, this is my favorite production of Macbeth I've ever, well, what just hit me in the ear? Well, it kind of
They
feels
tape
like
it up. They dress it up. They wrap it in foam so it is not identifiable as a dildo.
Oh.
But apparently it is a very commonly used theater practice to use a dildo to wait a line.
Okay, how about a book, or how about a Nerf missile, or how about a banana, or how about the other 100,000
Did you not know,
things?
Griffin? Techies is freaky.
I guess, I suppose.
Techies is freaky.
I think you should just tell your parents why you got the dildo, whatever that reason may be, and then they'll respect
Mother,
you.
Father, may I sit you down for a moment, please? I bought this dildo for me. I don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
use
answer
it
your
to,
questions.
I'm gonna use to fling Angry Birds at my dick, because that's
I'm
how I
feeling
do.
I'm feeling like 20 20 Does has been about obviously getting it. I feel like, and we're still weighing a few different options for 2013 themes, but I feel like maybe 2013 should just be no more secrets.
Yeah.
How many of our our problems here on the show would be solved by just no more secrets? You know, let's stop it. Let's just be honest. No more secrets, guys.
But that's not good. It's 13. I can't think of anything that rhymes with 13 that makes it sound. 20 Does is like 22. You know, 22.
Right.
Do it. Just do it. Just get it. Just do it, Nike. Just do it. Just get it, Reebok is their motto. Jump good. Skechers, it's the S.
Faster, 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 faster. Nike.
Faster. These shoes are for poor kids, cads. Poor cads. Get them.
What year is it? British Knights. I can do this all day.
It's fun.
I really, really want some. Reebok Bump. They don't sell them anymore.
If you move fast enough, the end kind of looks like a Nike. New Balance.
What in the world? Uggs.
I wish
I'm a Depression era child in Appalachia. Paper bags.
God. I think we should probably go to the money zone. We just got a bunch of money from all of those.
For Uggs and moon shoes. Did we do moon shoes?
No, we didn't.
Hey, I'm gonna fucking kill that kid. Wheelies.
That's the shoe speaking, right?
Yeah, no, I hate these fucking rolly pieces of shit that won't stop rolling around. Just walk. In my day, we walked. We didn't have wheels in our shoes. Our first message is for Chelsea from Joe, who is in all caps. Boyfriend.
Let there be no doubt.
I am boyfriend. You made it to 25, Chelsea. Congratulations. You're a Pokemon master, sexy Freedom Trail tour guide, an all-around awesome lady.
You
We
left
love
out.
the shit.
He said fucking awesome lady.
I know. I'm trying to tone it down. We're coming up on candle nights. We love the shit out of you.
He said shit, so.
Happy birthday from Joe, Connor, Terry, Lauren, and Mike. Don't be late for the bacchanal.
I want to know what the sexy Freedom Trail is. And I really look forward to
Travis,
visiting.
I'm not a linguistics expert. I'm pretty sure he's saying she's a sexy guide on the Freedom Trail, not, as you have surmised here, a guide on a sexy Freedom Trail.
Justin, do you know what happens when you assume?
I guess you got me there, Trav. I'm sorry.
You didn't even take a second to Google it. I need you to Google sexy Freedom Trail, please.
I'm pretty sure it's just the one Freedom Trail
Isn't that what
in
they
Boston.
Isn't that what they call it when you have pubes on your gut that leads down to your pee-pee or vagina?
Yeah, right. Speaking of pee-pees and vaginas, we also want to tell you guys about Extreme Restraints. It's a website where you can order all the latest fuck props. They say, I think toys is too much for these works of art. I think they're tools.
Fuck accoutrement.
Really. Accoutrement.
How about a country?
Cannot. If you use a coupon code MEDALIST, you can save 20% at the site, which is, of course, located conveniently at extremerestraints.com. Go there and get all your accoutrement.
Nope.
Guys, we got
You can't pull it off, Justin.
We got so many tweets last week from people like overjoyed that this partnership had been struck up, that it had been reignited, because there were some fears after we went without for 1 week. People were like, "What happened? Was it me? Was it something I did? Talk to me, Daddy and Mommy.
Did I not buy enough?
Did I not buy enough dildos? But
here's what I would say to you. Please go to the website, use that coupon code, because every once in a while we get a list, an anonymous list of all the things our listeners have bought with that code, and it is really the highlight.
It's like we don't get other than like tweets and books, which is what you call Facebook interactions. Like we don't get to like gauge you guys, like the kind of people that you are. So when we
Or what gauge of dildo you're getting.
Yeah. So when we get a list saying like you bought like a butt hammer called Little Stomper, then like that informs us about the shape and angle of your character.
That helps us to customize the show for your enjoyment.
That's it. Think of it like a focus group, because we want to know the angle of your dangle, and this is how we do that.
I want to say a big hello to Sam Seeger. This is from Alex, Allie, Chris, Mary, Max, Nat, and Will. They have a very specific script here, so I'm going to read it exactly. Sam. Yes, you, Sam Seeger. We can see you. Don't just sit there in your striped cardigan, sipping water at your desk, or watching your shocked face from the camera in the hippo statue.
You need to stop masturbating all the time.
Stop masturbating. Your friends just want to say happy birthday. Here they are. And then it says here, talk in funny voice, which I don't know.
I have
is a
two
little
problems.
specific.
First of all,
Okay.
we're not fucking clowns for hire. We are a little
If you
bit.
want clowns for hire us from our clown service, Silly Guys.
Moreover,
with a Z.
hey, has anyone ever been to a fancy restaurant? You can't just go with 8 people and then get the most expensive dish on the menu and be like, oh, all 8 of us are going to split it. Let's watch these. Let's keep it to a minimum on these group messages.
These
Because
pile
Are you
on.
saying that each one should have bought an individual
I'm saying
message
each
for
one
Sam?
of them could have maybe picked up the tab for an
There is-
individual
And our
message.
next message is also for Sam, and also this one, and this one.
And this, right. There's no Groupon for what we're doling out.
Yeah.
Guys, let's try to get a handle on it. I want to get a handle on Jeff in North Attleboro from his buddy Mike Cantor. Maybe his lover. I don't know. I wouldn't suppose. But happy 29th birthday.
His boss?
Maybe his boss.
Maybe his lover, his boss,
Maybe
is his
his-
hog.
Maybe his
it's like
nemesis.
a Shades of Grey kind of situation where they signed a contract.
We can only
Oh,
assume
okay.
because we got literally no information other than happy 29th birthday.
So we're guessing here, but we hope Jeff has a great one. And that's for your buddy Mike. So happy 29th, Jeff. We're
Or
proud
as
of
you
you.
call him, Mr. Cantor.
How did you guys
Sir.
spend your 29th?
I spent my 29th getting into a car accident and thinking about doing 365 new things before I turned 30.
Pretty good
All at the same time. It
birthday.
all flashed into my mind as I collided with the pleasant elderly couple in front of me.
Were
I
they
actually
so
just
pleasant that you just had to destroy them? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Was it like an
They
American
stopped
Beauty
that
thing?
fucking railroad track. Who does that, old people?
Yeah.
I just wanted to destroy something elderly. I wanted to destroy something weathered.
Jesse Thorne here, proprietor of MaximumFun.org. Look, we had a great time in the Poconos and everything, but there's no way we are forgetting about our annual trip to Lake Arrowhead here in Southern California. So, unless the world ends first by Mayan prophecy, Max FunCon West will be held May 31st through June 2nd, 2013. Join us for a showcase of elite stand-up comedy performers in the woods, plus informative classes and talks from some of the best creative minds in the nation. If you've been to Max FunCon before, get ready to reunite with your old friends. And if you're a first-timer, get ready to make a whole ton of new ones. Registration is now open at MaxFunCon.com. So act fast. Max FunCon pretty much always sells out, and we don't expect this year to be any different. Remember, go to MaxFunCon.com.
About 3 months ago, me and my best friend started dating. Since we're both part of a small community of mutual friends and colleagues who love to gossip, we kept our relationship secret. Enjoy it while it lasts. You got fucking 29 more days of that for 2013. No more secrets. But now that we're serious, I feel silly having to keep my distance from my boyfriend when I'm out in public. And my friends trying to set me up with guys since they think I'm still single. How do I convince my boyfriend it's time to go public? And how can I break the news to this small community without it becoming dramatic gossip? That's from Mary in Illinois.
How do you not? How? What
Good
what
news.
is what does everyone love more than anything else in the world?
People they know getting together.
No,
Yep. Oh.
you're wrong. The
What is
answer
it?
is knowing some shit that they shouldn't know that maybe not everybody else knows. So in your attempt to keep gossip from happening,
created gossip.
You have created the juiciest, most 31.
Do you know how you avoid gossip? You do the fucking Alan Alda move from West Wing season 7.
Yes!
You hold a press conference and you just talk it out for like 4 hours. You answer every question.
You stand and you fucking deliver because what you have. God, it's so fucking. Gonna blow my load. It's 31 flavors and I want to taste each one. You have done fucked up.
You have created the juice they have probably hired a fucking private investigator because they want to know so bad.
Oh God! When the first
you hid
person,
you hid the present in the closet, and then you told the kids not to go in the closet, or else Santa wouldn't come for them. And now, fucking the closet is all they can think about.
and it's too late now. It's because you've already had a brief
You're
period.
trapped in the closet.
If you say it now, if you come out with it now, all they're gonna talk about is those 2 fucking devilishly sexy months. Who knows what's going on?
What were
those
they
2
doing? What was that
secret
about?
months. They probably didn't want us to know because of how they were just pressing their butts together all the time.
They were just pooping back and forth
Man,
non-stop.
Travis, Griffin, wait till you get married. You are going to learn so much about what sex is.
Well, I heard once you get married, they don't let you put your butt on their butt again.
No, you
Yeah.
put your fanny against their fanny.
Yeah.
I heard if you put a penny in your jar every time you put your butt on her butt in the first year of marriage, and then every time after you take them out at the end, you have to put all the pennies in your butt.
That is true. 100% true.
That is.
I read that in Malcolm Gladwell's The Outliers.
Man, Travis just wants everybody to know he read a book.
I just want it to be known. And to be fair, I listened to it. I cannot read.
Jesus.
Well, ma'am, as it says in Malcolm Gladwell's The Outliers, I'll have the chicken McNuggets and an extra large Coke. Excuse me?
Can you not hear me? I'll turn down my book on tape. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, listen, you gotta.
And first and foremost, I need you to be honest. I truly believe that anytime someone says we're going to get together, but we need to keep it secret from our group of friends, the reason you do that is because you guys weren't sure if it was going to work out, and you didn't want to make it a big thing.
Travis is 100% right. He's very wise.
So now that you know it's going to work out, you need to just straight up be like, hey, we're dating. And don't just tell one person, because that's how you create gossip.
Yeah.
That's like damming a river, right? And then you put a small hole in it. That's how it all breaks apart and becomes a thing. Just tell everyone all at once.
Travis had it right the first time. Do an Alan Alda press conference. Can you do a press conference at the office? Just have everybody.
Oh, thank you all for coming. I've called you together for an important announcement.
The problem is, where are you going to find a sign language interpreter at this hour?
I know you're probably wondering why me and Derek are touching our butts together. Well, let me go ahead and clear up any confusion there may be.
Hola, me amo. Me amo es Greg. Es mi hermana Kelly. That means sister. Let me start
My
over.
sister Kelly and I. Now I know that this seems especially shocking now that you know we are blood relations.
We have been secret brother and sister and secret dating. How is your world? We just changed it.
To be fair, we've only been brother and sister for a month and we've been dating for 3. So
Figure that one out. Thanks for getting married, mom and dad. New mom and new dad.
yeah, but just be straight up. Just you create gossip by not telling people. Like, what's interesting to people is not knowing for sure whether you guys are together.
Now, how much of full disclosure are we talking about? Like, do they really have to be like, we are dating and we press our butts together like on the reg twice a day? Because then they're gonna if you just come out and say, hey, so just so you guys know, Derek and I are dating, then they're gonna be like, oh, they'll be like, oh, we're so happy for you. And then when you leave the fucking room, the second you do, they're gonna turn to each other and be like, what do you think their butt pressing schedule's like?
That is exactly what people
Tell me
do in
about
real life.
tell me about the routines.
Ooh. What if you just pretended like you assumed everybody already knew? So like go out on like a group thing or whatever and just like hold hands and kiss and like do all the PDA. And when
God.
people are like, what the fuck? Be like, we've been dating for like 2 fucking months. Where have you been?
When did Travis become the Wizard of fucking Oz? Like,
He's so smart.
right? Like,
I read fucking Malcolm Gladwell's The Outliers.
oh man.
We need to wrap this up. This has been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun here today.
Let's do one more.
Okay. Real or Yahoo or what?
Well, I have a Yahoo. You want to see if you guys like it?
Yeah, let's see how it tastes.
It's working. I figured we should do at least one Candle Nights question.
Okay.
It was sent by Emily Wall. Thank you, Emily. It's by Yahoo Answers user Poppy, who asks, gerbil Christmas presents?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm going to switch out Christmas for Candle Nights for the rest of the question.
Okay.
Well, because who celebrates Christmas anymore, really?
Yeah, that's a little 2011 for my taste.
Well, this year for Candle Nights, I have no idea what to get my gerbils. All I have got is a great ball, a toilet roll. Please help.
Wait, what? A toilet roll?
Yeah, gerbils are like it's like a fun little bunker for them.
Oh, like the inside tube.
Yeah.
Not like to wipe their gerbil butts.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know how gerbils do.
I can't understand the words of the question.
Okay. Should I do it again but slower?
Yeah, do it again slower. So I can finish.
Well, this year, for Candle Nights, I have no idea what to get my gerbils. All I have got is a great ball, a toilet roll. Please help.
Is he saying he's already got a ball and he needs another idea?
The only answer.
I got the ball, I got the toilet roll, but that's not enough. They're going to throw that back in my face. If I give them
I guess what I'm asking is, Yahoo Answers, do you know what my gerbils are getting me? Because I don't want...
How much have they spent so that I know how much I need to spend?
The only answer on the question says, a great ball or a toilet roll.
I mean, you got your bases covered.
What if
you
the
got
dude
all
like
the
sells
things.
his car to get them some new like chew toys, but they sell their teeth to get him like a new air freshener for his car?
Gift of the Magerbil. Man,
I'll allow
my
it.
portmanteaus are on fire today.
I love-
even worse is like when he gives them the great ball and the toilet roll and like Rolex watches, and they're like, "Oh, we didn't get you anything,
Oh,
Steve.
Steve, I didn't know we
so
had that kind of
embarrassing.
relationship, but I mean, we are gerbils. Do you want me to bite you? That's a thing I can do.
And then like one of them runs into their hutch real quick and like throws a bottle of wine left over from a dinner party into a bag, and they're like, "Here, Steve,
Here.
we picked this out just for you."
Mm-hmm. It's the cork came out accidentally. I don't understand how it happened.
And we chewed on it.
We cheated on it. Sorry that we're gerbils and you don't have a girlfriend.
I know what you can get at gerbil. How about you get him a nut? I mean,
It's so cute
Look,
when they
you-
try to get in there.
get-
What are they trying to get at?
give him a few corn nuts and you try to stick them all in his mouth at the same time.
Nom, 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 nom. Brr. And he's got those big old cheeks like Garfield. Ooh, get him surgery.
Yeah. Can you make your
He's
cat
an eye in that plastic surgery.
make your gerbil look exactly like Garfield? That's gonna be a cool look for him.
He'll be the toast of, I don't know, what do you keep him in a
Of
cage?
the,
The cage
of
he's
the
in?
terrarium.
Hutch. You know, here's the thing, though.
What's up?
I'm going to be honest and say when you know my dog was still around, I got her Christmas present.
Yeah, sure, but that's
Like,
a
Yeah,
fucking
Travis, but you didn't ask internet strangers
Yes.
how many plastic bones to buy.
Oh, so you're saying that it's cool as long as you keep it secret and safe.
No, I'm saying, why don't you know your gerbils well enough to know what they want?
Why do you think the internet has a deeper personal connection with your gerbils than they do?
Why
Like,
don't
are you just
you-
going to check your gerbil's Facebook? What the fuck?
Go to your gerbils,
Pinterest
your gerbils
page.
armoire, see if they're out of white diamonds, and just buy them some more. Buy them things they've already got, and just replenish those if you're out of ideas.
Gerbil, have you ever seen 12 Monkeys? I got it for you on Blu-ray. I thought you might enjoy it.
Oh, you're afraid of monkeys.
Oh, and
TVs.
Blu-ray and discs.
And that's great. Cool. This has been our advice show, my brother, and me. We hope you've had as much fun as we have, which is to say some.
No.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for tweeting about the show. Thanks to Decanique, Roman Noodles, Stump Freak, Jason E. Becker, Whittleton, Iron Sean, Iggy K, MBMBaM Wisdom is an account that tweets out quotes from the show. So go follow that one. It's got 1,400 followers, believe it or not.
Also, we're preparing for our special Candle Nights episode. I think this year we're going to go with like a gift-giving gift guide theme. We've already gotten a couple really awesome, great questions. So make sure to send in all of your Candle Nights gift-giving questions and try to put it in the subject line, Candle Nights or something along those lines so that I can recognize them right away.
I can't wait for Candle Nights, you guys. I'm so
No,
excited.
it's getting closer. And of course, as all Candle Nights episodes, it'll be cuss-free.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll be family-friendly.
I want to thank John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song, It's a Departure, off the album Putting the Days to Bed.
The what? Sorry?
The albumin.
The albumin.
The albumin?
Yeah, you crack open the
Okay.
disc, and it's that soft membrane through which all the rock lives. So thank you. Thank you, John Roderick. I had something I wanted to say, and I can't remember it now.
I want to say we were reminded from a couple of tweets this week that there is only a month left in 20 Does, and if you have not gotten it yet,
Yeah.
you have like 28 days to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Reminder to get your tickets for Max FunCon West. You can go to maxfuncon.com. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of amazing guests and fun activities, and you don't want to miss it.
It was life-changing for us, I think it's safe to say.
Head on over there. Makes a great gift.
Listen to all the other Max Fun podcasts. Jordan, Jesse, go. Stop podcasting yourself. Throwing Shade. Judge John Hodgman. Risk. Memory Palace. International Waters. I wish they'd stop adding them, because that's all I can remember. And I think I probably... Oh, Bullseye? God damn it.
Yeah, you'll get them next time.
There's a lot of podcasts.
And make sure you subscribe on iTunes and rate us there, and give us a review if you haven't. It really helps us out. And we got to beat I don't know, Jimmy Pardo or somebody.
Yeah.
I want to beat all of them. I want to beat Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
I just want to, if we don't get to the top of iTunes, I'm going to blow my load.
Yeah.
Griffin, do you have a final question for us?
I do. This final Yahoo was sent in by Nick Robinson. Thank you, Nick Robinson. It's by Yahoo Answers user Evan E., who absolutely has to know. Why does everyone think Son of the Mask was so bad?
I'm Justin McElroy. I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been my brother, and me. Kiss your dad. Square on the lips.